Hi everyone, it's Lori and welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing well today. So the video that you saw yesterday, I actually last night right before I went to bed set it to download or upload rather to YouTube, and I woke up this morning and yeah, it was nowhere near done. So I'm not sure really what's going on with my Wi-Fi, but it's given me fits here lately. And of course I felt inspired this morning to work on this journal, and when I'm feeling inspired I need to go ahead and do that. And as you know, I've told you before, I can't be uploading a video and record at the same time. So I did go ahead and do some more in this journal and actually got it completed. So this will be our flip through. So I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys this journal and do a flip through. So the puzzle piece that we did the glossy accent on together, I just took a ball pen and connected it to the front of the journal. I picked out this ribbon that says Merry Christmas. It's just black and white for the closure. And then these two Christmas trees are actually just brads. So I put one on each side about right here where it would close. And I did tell you guys, I believe, that this was getting a little bit fat. And I didn't think this piece was going to come all the way across like I had originally thought, and of course it didn't. I did take this yo-yo here and took a white button, as you can see, and stitched it to the ribbon here for the closure. And then the ribbon, I did stitch it here and here onto the cover. So that's what this side looks like, and this is what the front looks like. So we will just go ahead, and again, this is connected here, just here on this piece, not anywhere else. So we will go ahead and get into our journal. Get it where you guys can see. Alright, so it is a 2 signature journal. So, of course, we have this pocket with a journaling card there. And then we have a tag here, and this tag was made by Jovi over at Creating with Jovi. And then just a little tag there. It was a pre-made tag. And then this is a page from a Christmas book. And then that's the other side. And then right here we just have a little flip up there and a green dolly. And I took some of the Christmas stamps that I had and just put a Christmas stamp on this page. We have some vintage ledger, and then on this page I just took a little bit of bling and glued it down the side here. And then this right here is some of my writ dyed paper. And again, this is a book page, and I just took some scrapbooking paper and sewed it on the edge, folded it over, and made a pocket. So you can see that zigzag stitch. And then we have 2 journaling cards here that we made together. So those just tuck right up in there. And then we have this little pocket here that I made, and we actually glued it in together. And then this is just like a little Christmas ornament. It is vintage. You can tell it was, and a lot of the stuff that was in with this stuff that I got, it just says made in USA. I could not find a copyright on it, but it is just a holiday decoration for your tree, and that's a Santa Claus. So that just fits down in there. And then we have some vintage ledger, some more of my writ dyed paper, and then we have a vintage book page. And then I just took this little tag here, put it there, made a little pocket, and then just stuck another little extra tag there. And then this is the 3 pocket that we made in Dee Dee's 3 and 15 Don't Freak Out Before Christmas. And there are 3 little journaling cards in here. If I'm not mistaken, I believe we did make that together. And then this is just a book page from a Christmas book, and I did take my border punch and did some punch there on the edge. And then that just folds out, just a piece of scrapbook paper. And then we have some of that really light blue grid paper, and then another Christmas dolly. And then on this one I did put some a piece of that vintage ruffle that we had made quite a while back that I showed you guys. Then we have a pocket here that we made together and just put a journaling card in there. And then here we just have some red paper, some music sheet, and I did fold it over and make a pocket. I put it together with stitching instead of gluing. And then we have a journaling card here from a collage that we had did together. And then this is just a piece of vintage Christmas stationery that just goes up in there. And then we have a candy cane dolly. I think that's really cute. Scrapbooking paper. And then this is another page from that Christmas book. Again, just sewed some, used red thread on this one. Sewed a piece of scrapbooking paper, and then we just put a journaling card in here that we had made together. And then that's just a flap to the Christmas envelope. And then this is the middle of the signature, and it's just a Christmas card. And I did, guys, put a couple of little charms here. These are vintage charms. I did not tie it into a knot because I don't think I did that very well. I'm not good at putting that on there. So if anyone ends up buying this journal, you could easily take that off and change it out with something else, or actually get it on there the way it's supposed to be, I guess. And then you just have a little flip up here and a Christmas list, and this is from Dorothy over at Done by Dorothy. And then this is the other side of that envelope. Remember, we just cut the envelope part out, and then I took one of these vintage playing cards with the cardinals on it and just glued that on there. And this is another page from that Christmas book. Really cute images in that Christmas book. Scrapbooking paper and the other side of the dolly, and the music sheet. And then we just have a piece of red paper there. And then the other side of that one, and then that grid paper. And then this, again, I just did the border punch. We made this little pocket together and just put a little journaling card on there, and I just put a little bit of ribbon on the top. And then this is another book page out of a Christmas book, and again, I just did that decorative punch on it. Santa looks like he's got his belly full. This is a pocket that I had just made out of some book page, and then we just have a couple of journaling cards in there. One in each of those pockets. And then we do have a side tuck here with another journaling card. I believe we made that together. And then just some of that vintage book page, and just glued a Santa on there. Some red dyed paper and that ledger paper. And then this, I just took some gold ribbon and glued it on there. And we have red dyed paper, some more scrapbooking paper. Made a little pocket here, and then made a copy of this vintage, let's see, it's from Works Studio. But there was like a little viewfinder thing that these went in. And I just made a copy of that and put one of those in there. And it is 1987, but again, this is a copy, not the original. Some vintage ledger paper, red dyed paper, green dolly, some more scrapbooking paper. Another page from that Christmas book, and again, attached some scrapbooking paper and just made a pocket out of it. We have a journaling card in there. Made a little uptuck here, and we have a vintage postcard, and then just a little piece of ephemera in there. Those two just go up in there. Did do some sewing around that uptuck. And then just did another vintage stamp there, Christmas stamp. And that is the end of the first signature. And then the second signature, again, just a vintage postage stamp there. And over here we have a pocket with a journaling card, and then another tag that was made by Jovi over at Creating with Jovi. And then we have some more of that Christmas book page, and this I just made it a little fold out. some scrapbooking paper and a green dolly. Just a little flip up here. Vintage ledger paper, and again scrapbooking paper, and I just put some bling on the edge of that. Another book page from that Christmas book, that pretty tree. Some scrapbooking paper, and then another one of these pockets and a handmade ornament in there you can make. Vintage ledger paper, writ dyed paper, vintage book page with a Santa, scrapbook paper, another one of these pockets here, and there is a journaling card here in that pocket right there. And then we have a fatty journaling card back there, or tag, I'm sorry, and then a small tag there, and then just a pre-made tag I stuck in there. Another page from a different Christmas book, and again I did that border punch. This is scrapbooking paper, same thing, just did that border punch on the edge. Got some of that light blue grid paper, then another Christmas dolly, scrapbooking paper, red paper, and then another music sheet. Again, I folded it over and made a pocket, so we have a journaling card in there. Another dolly, scrapbooking paper, and this is another sheet. I really like this sheet. I like those skates. I think they're really cute. Pulled that tucked that scrapbooking paper over and made a pocket there. And then there's another one of the flaps from an Christmas envelope. And in the middle of this signature is a Christmas card. And again, we have a little charm here that says Santa, and these are vintage. Again, I'm just going to leave these strings long, guys. And if anyone, again, decides to get this journal, you can just do what you will with that. Another flip up here, secret journaling spot and a Christmas list. Did another vintage playing card there, and these have cute little birds on them sitting on the snow branches. And then here I just put another one of those ruffles that I had made out of that, sorry about that. Yeah, out of the vintage fabric I had. And then we've got some scrapbooking paper. Another red and white dolly. It kind of looks like a candy cane. And the other side of the music sheet. And then right here we have just some red scrapbooking paper. Made this pocket out of another Christmas book that I had. Just put a little Christmas label here. It says Season's Greetings. And then we just stuck a journaling card back there. Some more scrapbooking paper, Christmas dolly, red with snowflakes. And then that really light blue grid paper. Another pocket here, and just put a little tag in there with a little bit of that ribbon at the top. I think we made that together too. And then a border punch on that one. And then this is from that other Christmas book. Also did a border punch on the side of that one. And then this was the other pocket that we made in the 3 and 15 Don't Freak Out Before Christmas with D.D. Farrago. And some vintage book page. Again, with just a little tag there and another little tag stuck in the pocket. Some writ dyed paper, vintage ledger paper, scrapbooking paper, another page from that beautiful Christmas book. Again, I just zigzag sewed in red thread a piece of scrapbooking paper and folded it over to make a pocket. And we have 2 journaling cards in here. Some of my writ dyed paper. Made an oversized pocket here with some of that scrapbooking paper, and then made an oversized tag to go in there. And then that vintage ledger. And some writ dyed paper. The other side of that green dolly. Again, just put some of the gold ribbon here, gold sparkly ribbon on the border. And then there's another page from that book. And then this right here is just an uptuck. Again, I sewed around it in red. And then this is just Sorry guys, something's going on in there. I'm not sure what it is. This is just a page from a different Christmas book, and it's Christmas nut cookies, and it is a recipe. And then on the back it says snowflakes. So it's snowflake cookies on the back, and then just a journaling card right there. So that just goes up in there. And then we have another vintage stamp there. Gosh, they're making a lot of noise. Sorry about that, guys. And then the last page. And then here on the back, I just took that other puzzle piece that we did the glossy accent and just attached it to the back with a bulb pen. So that is it, guys. This is, I'm not going to take time to fold this or tie this neatly like I did, because Lord knows it took me forever. I'm not good at tying bows, but I will before I send it off. If anyone is interested and decides to buy her, I will take more care with the bow and the closure. And again, there's that puzzle piece. So that is her, guys. Yep. I think it turned out really good. I may make a few more small Christmas journals. However, right now I am completely undecided. This is the last full-size Christmas journal we will be making this year, and I did struggle a bit with it in the beginning, but yeah, I think it turned out good and I really like it. So yeah, she will be for sale in my Etsy shop, so if anyone is interested, please go on over there and check that out. Thank you guys so much for spending this time with me, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.